Moving on, the reason why I was talking about that in the Donald Trump spirit reading is because next thing that happened is I started talking to his demons. The demonic energies that are around him, I did mention that they are the most intelligent, most complex, oldest, most powerful demonic energies that I've ever encountered in anybody's energy field. And it really makes perfect sense considering the manifestation of Donald Trump, the manifestation of his life. And I want to specify, however, that we all have demonic energy. We all have entities. We all have clusters of dark negative energy around us. Some of us have a lot more than others. You can consciously clear it out in many different ways. But I believe that it's a huge reason why so many people have a resistance to meditation. I really believe that on some level, we know that if we go into the silence, that we're going to find something there. We're going to find something there that we don't want to face. And I've run meditation groups and I have done a lot of teaching to people who are new meditators. And that was one of the most common things that would come up is people would go really deep into meditation and they would see their own negative energy and it would scare the hell out of them. And for a lot of people who didn't have support, they would just stop meditating. Just see that as like, oh my gosh, meditation is dangerous, but you are encountering your own negative energy. It's around all of us. It can be in a way that doesn't seem demonic at all. Like, for example, when I analyzed the energy field of Jennifer Aniston, she had an entity that was the thing that kept her self-deprecating. I didn't know at the time that I did the reading, but she apparently had a mother who was very verbally abusive and would tell her that she was ugly. And so she continued to believe that she was ugly her entire life, even though she's like one of the most famously sexy, attractive women in the world. She still has this entity that was just so disturbing to be around just from repetitive self-deprecating thoughts. It's the kind of thing that it's so normalized with humans. It's common, and so therefore it's normalized. But you look into someone's energy field and they've like straight up got a demon there because of those repetitive negative thoughts. And so it sounds like something really scary, but it's just a very intense cluster of negative energy. And every time you engage in whatever activity it is that negative energy is attached to, then it grows stronger, which is a huge reason why you're just feeding the beast when you hate Donald Trump, you know? Like you are feeding his demons, you are making his demons stronger. These demons feed on darkness. And so you don't make the darkness go away by hating it. You take its power away by being neutral, by looking at it from a higher perspective, but the hate feeds the demons, whether they are your demons or somebody else's demons. Think about it. Like that is really, really something. Just through these coaching integration videos is something that I really want to explain the best that I possibly can, why it is that you are helping yourself and helping the planet if you can just pull back on the hatred towards Donald Trump, because you are truly making his demons stronger when you do that. That is really, really what I believe. It's what I've seen. It's what I've experienced. So if you are concerned about negative energy around you, if this is resonating with you and you are thinking that maybe this applies to you, I can help you with this. Once again, my website is queenwortham.com. And this is something that I can work with you one-on-one with and help you understand what your blocks are and how to remove it, or at least how to weaken it and get it to where it's not having such an effect on your life. But if you're not using me or somebody else to help, I can tell you that meditation can shed light on the darkness that's around you. Plant medicine journeys can shed light that on the darkness that's around you. And I am, of course, not a doctor or a professional practitioner, but I do know many people who have had plant medicine journeys that were very, very helpful in shedding light and excavating darkness in their energy field, myself included. So those are just two things that I would recommend if it feels right for you. You know, if it feels like something that is aligned for you, meditation and plant medicine journeys. And fasting can do the same thing, but once again, I'm not a doctor, but it's just a way to clear negativity from the energy field. So finally, at about the 30-minute mark, I started talking more about his abuse. There was a demon that showed up, you know, that we had been talking about his experience in military school and how severely he was abused. That was really the worst part of his childhood abuse, when he was in military school. And then a demon showed up and divulged that everything that you've heard about him being a sexual predator was true. So I feel like there are so many people in the comments that they watched that part, and I think that they were so angered and frustrated by my neutrality in speaking about it. And I honestly think that there were a lot of people feeling compassion, and then they were like, no, I'm not going to feel compassion for him. And so I understand why it is that the divine intelligence that's around Donald Trump, why they would want to bring those messages through. And it's not, the message was never to forgive Donald Trump. There was nothing said to that effect. At the end of the video, which I'll talk about in one of the future integration videos, an angel came through and did say to have compassion for his inner child. That's totally different than forgiving the crimes of someone who has done awful things. But at the same time, forgiveness is a gift you give yourself. But what I'm saying is, the reason why I think it's so important to talk about the fact that he was abused and the fact that he has committed abuse, because abuses have happened in your life and in the lives of people that you love. And maybe you've been the abuser. Maybe there's an abuser in your life right now who you're married to or that you're living with. And so I feel like that is specifically what makes these conversations so relevant. We need to talk about the fact that it is happening. We need to talk about the fact that it has happened. We need to be so careful to not normalize it and don't make it all about Donald Trump. Of course, a lot of people were abused, and not everybody turned into the monster that he is. It wasn't presented as an excuse. It's presented as a fact of reality. And it is a cycle that just keeps growing bigger and bigger and bigger if the cycle is not stopped at some point along the way. And in some cases, the place where the cycle is stopped is where the abuser gets help. The abuser is able to heal. The abuser experiences some kind of healing. Sometimes that's where the cycle stops. But if the abuser is just hated and hated and hated, and they are guilted and guilted, and they are drowning in shame. And this happens even with small abuses. This even happens with, you know, just one-time things that people do. It can just eat away at a person. And then they never have the chance to heal. They never have the chance to do anything but just shrink into the shame. And in so many cases, they will continue to hurt other people. So it spreads out and it grows. They create karma that they have to pay off in a future lifetime. And then they become a child who is abused again. And then it just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And you can live your life in a way where you are feeding that, or you can live your life in a way where you are actively disassociating from all of that, transmuting that energy. Or you can do a little of both. That's what most of us do. But awareness is just so key. So what's stuck in your energy field? What can I do to help you shed the light on your blind spots, help you understand what's holding you back? What can I do to help you reach your next level of power? If you've made it this far in this video, you're not the average person, that's for sure. And I would really appreciate you giving it a like, sharing it with people you know who would enjoy it. And please subscribe if you'd like to see more of this kind of content in the future.